Oh, here we go. Last moose shed hunt, deer shed hunt, probably any kind of shed hunt of the year. We're in some awesome sign. We got moose poop. We've got the brush they like. We've got some awesome, great game trails that we're following right now. It's green, but if we take the right line and have our eyes peeled, we may have a chance at finding a shed. It's thick up here, but there's enough game trails that I think we can maneuver our way around. Well, we're maybe 20 minutes into our hike, heading up this steep face. Right up here is where I hiked last. Back in the wintertime, I hiked it with my dad. We saw one shed bowl up there, but did not find any sheds. There was still quite a bit of snow. And I don't know what I'm looking at right now. It could be a rock, but it's the weirdest shaped rock if it's a rock. And it's honestly a weird shaped moose antler if it's a moose antler. Let's go check it out. What do y'all think? I assume it's a moose antler, a hard white, laying there. Yeah, it definitely is. Check that out. That's a way cool shed. A way nice moose antler. Heck yeah. That's one of my better finds when it comes to moose sheds, that's for sure. Look at that pretty shed. A big long paddle. Good looking fronts on him. Well, not something that happens too often. I just found this giant moose antler, hard white. Nope, stay. And tracker was digging at something under this rock. And check this out. Where'd he go? There he is. Skunk right under this rock, right by the moose shed. It kind of stinks, so I don't know. I don't think he sprayed, but he's ready to, as you can see. At least it wasn't a rattlesnake, but I definitely don't want tracker getting sprayed by that thing. Big moose shed, though. I'll go ahead and grab this thing before that skunk gets us. He's just like 3 feet away. Oh, that's a sweet find right there. Heck yeah, man. Love moose sheds. I'll tell you guys what, like, I mentioned it in the ebook. I know I've told you guys that before, but you locate them, you find the terrain they like, you mark that on your maps, you find their sign, you find the brush that they hang in, and it'll always lead you to sheds. This is probably one of my coolest antlers I've ever found. This is a 3 springs ago, I would say, this bull shed. So not this year, not last year, but the year before that. And it's just been sitting in the wide open. Freaking awesome shed, though. Let's get out of here before we get sprayed. Love it. This ridge was absolutely made for moose to live on. Unfortunate thing is the moose live here year round. So I'm walking around just trying to find the best trails and ridge lines, things like that. I just spotted a shed. I don't know if it's good, but it looks good. I'm gonna finish my sentence though. The moose live here year round, and I don't think there's a lot of moose, but there's tons of sign because of them being here year round. So it's not like you can really zero in on a spot. But what my strategy is to hit the ridge lines, because when there's a lot of snow, moose gravitate to the ridge lines. It's easier for them to maneuver, feed opens up quicker as snow melts. And I'm sure I've walked by a few, but I could see 4 points sticking up over here in that brush. If I could zoom in on it. Right there, you can see a point sticking up, and then right there, you could see 3 or 4 points sticking up. Man, am I lucky that I looked over there and caught that. That's a tough spot with this brush. Oh yeah, that is a nice one. Heck yeah. Woo! Oh man, holy 4 brow tines, look at that. Guys, I don't get pumped about sheds too often, but that is a brown from this year. Giant. 4 brow tines. I've never found a bowl with more than 3, and that is an unreal shed. Oh my gosh. Such a pretty moose. Wow. All I caught was a glimpse of these tines. That's the thing, it's so thick in here. You know, especially this time of year, almost into June now, the brush is lifted up, so antlers get covered. Oh my gosh, I walked about 150 yards from this shed back when there was a bunch of snow up here. I cannot even believe it. I mean, this shed is one of my best I've found, and now I've just found that. That is unreal. I am so damn pumped right now. Worked hard for that. That's a lot of miles this year, and learning the mountain to find that beast. I came up here twice and didn't find anything, and I figured, what the heck, give it one more shot today. Talked to my dad at home, and he was like, hey, I think you should go up there again and give it a shot, and it paid off. Wow, I can't believe it. That's so cool. This front is unreal. They just don't get like this in Utah. Oh my, so much weight up here. And he's like super, like curled up, like he would have been tight how he sat, not really laid out. That shed is unreal. Still kept some good color to him. I mean, that backside's really dark still. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Oh man, tons of mass. This is a giant base. One of the biggest bases the biggest base I've found. The biggest shed I've found. This is unreal. That other side is up here, and we have to find it. We're not leaving without it. Oh, man. You guys watch me pick up antlers, and you know, most of the time they're not very big, and that's just the way it is up here in Utah on the Wasatch unit. And so finding something like this is hard work. It's special to me. I'm so excited. I'm gonna leave that bad boy there. Tracker and I are gonna do some circles. So we shed one side here. There's kind of a trail going down this way. So let's go check this out for the other side before we get too crazy and leave the area. We gotta comb it pretty good. Really good trail in here, so I'd imagine he was working this pocket pretty good. Oh, I see it. Right through the brush, right there. Oh, let's go get him. I made one pass downhill, came back uphill, got on the same elevation that bull dropped his other side on. Good boy, Tracker. There it is. Triple brow on this side. Definitely not as big. He's got less points or palm, but more tine length. But tons of mass on that base. Triple brow, that's still awesome. What an amazing bull. This paddle is going to be a little bit darker because of the way it's laying. The inside's been laying away from the sun. Good boy, Trek. We got him. This thick stuff, man, I was worried it was going to take a little bit longer. I knew it was up here though. Check out the bleach going on here though. I mean, these sheds have been out for 6 months. I don't have my backpack, it's down with the other one, so it's about 50 yards away. I'm gonna go grab it, bring it up. I didn't even notice, but look at that, right next to that rub. Best set of best set of the year. That single's definitely my biggest shed. This guy, he's not as big, but he's big. It'll probably be my biggest set yet, aside from this set here that's on my moose t-shirt from a few years back. I'll put them together. Has to be the same bull. Yeah, it's a match for sure. Yeah, this right side straight dominated with antler growth compared to the left. Look at those fronts. But paddle height and shape is about the same. Sometimes they do that. They have a strong side and then one side will be a little weaker. You could see the palm didn't go up as high on the points right there, but this bull would have been straight badass, sitting on its head about like that. But what a sweet bull, man. Best set by far. So cool. Pretty. I've been wanting to find a triple brow myself for a long time, and let alone a 4 brow tine bull. This guy's got both. Here's a close-up to kind of show you the mass on those bases. Well, that's it for the day, I believe. Tracker's taking a pee. We're back on this trail that we took to come up in here. So I'd imagine if I follow this out, there's no more sheds. But man, what a day. Our best set of brown moose sheds ever. One of our biggest hard whites ever. And only took, maybe 4.5, 5 hours of hiking to do it. I knew there was a set laying up in here somewhere there. I'm sure there's a couple more too, but man, it's so green and thick that it's pretty hard to walk onto sheds. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll tell you guys right now, if you get my ebook, it's gonna help you find moose sheds. I know it's late in the year now, but it's a good read, and maybe next winter or spring, it will help you out a ton with moose, deer, and elk sheds, in my opinion. So if you're interested, go check that out. You can shop my merchandise on my website, chagoutdoors.com. Any support is appreciated. This is what I've been doing full time now since January. So you guys watching videos, supporting me, liking, subscribing, and supporting the companies I work with all helps to get out and make more content. So thank you very much. Maybe our last shed hunt of the year, so we went out with a bang if that's the case. Have a good day.